We're dumb. Don't let anyone tell you you're somehow less because you're a boy. Don't let anyone tell you to not think with your wiener, as if your wiener is a bad thing.
At some angles, yo, she kinda hype. At other angles, nah, I wouldn't smash that with your meat. Either ways, we have a strong and independent here, terrified of what could happen if Trump got reelected. So she made this TikTok, which is supposed to scare away all the Americans, make all of us Americans just oh so afraid of what it is Trump has planned for his re-entrance to the Oval Office. Let's check it out.
I wonder what Trump will actually do if he gets back into office. You don't have to speculate because he calls his plan Agenda 47. And spoiler alert, it's scary as shit.
Okay, so just so we're clear, this is a woman. Lady, scared is your natural baseline. So that really doesn't carry a lot of weight. But let's continue.
One of the worst ideas were in store for if he wins in November. 1. Attacking immigration. Trump's anti-immigration.
So, fellas, when it comes to immigration, get them all the hell out. Every single one. If you ain't here legally, you gots to go. And I'm telling you, a lot of the issues that we're facing and a lot of the things that we're seeing would dissipate. But because of the feminine circular logic mindset that this individual, along with a ton of other people, operate under, oh my goodness, no, we have to care so much about these people that really have done nothing for us or to us. You know, in many cases, they aim to actually destroy us and just take advantage of us. And the allowance of that is something that the feminine is more than happy to contribute to.
Policies will be even worse the second time around. He's promised to end birthright citizenship, enlist an army to round up and deport millions of undocumented immigrants, and deploy thousands of U.S. troops to the southern border.
What? No. See, this is one of those angles where she fine as hell. It's so strange, right? Because in some angles, yo, she be looking off, but at like angles like this, she be right. But sweetie, no, these are good things. See, this is why men are so necessary. This is why women have no place in positions of power, because you'll just sit there, you hear one sob story, and then thusly you're willing to wreck everything else without a second thought. Women, the quote unquote fairer sex, has no real grasp of cause and effect.
2. Criminalizing LGBTQIA plus Americans. Trump says he'll ban gender-affirming care for trans kids and...
Once again, these are not bad things. These are things that weren't necessary before 2008 when we got a black president in there who was like, oh, well, yeah, all gloves are off. And now, you know, what was once, hey, love is love and gay people deserve to get married has turned into, yeah, let us mutilate kids. Yeah, hard pass on that. This is one of the reasons why, sis, you have become problem numero uno when it comes to what's gone wrong with this nation.
Prevent schools from helping kids through their transition. He wants to forbid schools from even teaching anything about sex and gender that diverges from the far right's idea of the nuclear family.
Or God's will. See, the reason the Bible, for my religious fans out there, not my fans, but fans of religion out there, the reason the Bible is structured as the way it is structured is because after years of trying different things, figuring different things out, it kind of came to a place where, hey, yeah, this is the most efficient and effective way of having a society, having a civilization, right, is to promote these ideas. And when we have those ideas, when those ideas were the more prominent ideas, we as a country, we as a nation flourish. As those ideas have been knocked down and picked apart over the past few generations, we end up where we're at right now.
3. Overhauling education. Agenda 47 includes huge changes to the education system. He wants to give huge benefits for homeschooling to indoctrinate kids with Christian nationalism.
Pause. See, that's the thing. homeschooling and indoctrinating kids, that's all based around what the parents, with an S, not the single mother who got to be strong and independent and out here working and making money, and going on trips in her 20s, and then realizing in her late 20s that she needs to, she actually wants to settle down, but by that point she's so stuck in her ways that she's basically it'd be a grave mistake to impregnate her. Yeah. Those are the people who are the basis of our society, the parents. And as long as we continue this idea that single mothers are just as effective and capable of raising proper children, and all of these gay families and these mixed families and everything else like that they're just as good as the real thing. No, they're not. There is nothing better than your blood. Understand that. But once again, that's the difference between the masculine brain and the feminine one.
Incentivize teachers to carry guns in their classrooms. Further crack down on affirmative action and destroy crucial DEI departments at colleges and universities.
Yeah, guys, we just went over this. How you get DEI after the first black president is beyond me. If these things were going to carry any true weight, it happens before the black president, not after the black president, because the black president is supposed to signify, hey, yeah, we truly have reached racial homogeny. You know what I'm saying? Like racial equality. But no, it's been actually turned upside on its head since then. It's kind of crazy.
4. Restoring racist crime policies. Criminal legal system reform will be off the table if Trump becomes president. He promised to bring back racist policies like stop and frisk and other ineffective and discriminatory tough on crime tactics.
Actually, stop and frisk was ridiculously effective, ma'am. I mean, did you not see how well that worked in New York? No, of course not. Because you're just a talking head woman, you know what I'm saying? Black woman that's like, oh my goodness, I'm such a victim. Oh my God, Trump's so racist. Oh my God, man. It's like, shut up, lady.
That have failed in the past. He also wants to increase protections for power abusing police while rolling back hard fought for reforms and institute the death penalty for low level crimes like drug dealing. 5. Weaponizing the government. The scariest part might be Trump's threat to more or less dismantle the federal government. If he gets...
Look, I was sold on the man back in 2016, you know? So you're not really making a case that would be, detrimental, or one that'll make anyone, particularly any red-blooded American born before 1998, because I believe that there's two different types of Americans now. There's Americans who remember life before 9/11, and then there's everyone else who came here, particularly since Obama's been elected, and you assholes jump up and down and scream and make all these different demands, and us actual Americans are like, yo, why do you need all this government? Why do we need so much government? And you guys don't seem, I'm pretty sure plenty of you do, but you just don't give a shit, but you guys don't seem to realize the correlation between higher taxes and a higher cost of living and a larger fucking government. And that's my big problem with anybody with this mindset or mentality, because you have no clue about cause and effect. The bigger the government, the larger, the bigger the tax burden. The bigger the tax burden, the higher the cost of living is. That's just the way it goes. Look at the difference between the cost of living in a state like Nebraska and the cost of living in a state like, fucking New Jersey. And then you would, if you wanted to, recognize it. But because you're a woman, I know if you don't want to recognize it, you're not going to recognize it. And that's the biggest problem of them all.
Back in office, he's going to purge anyone who could possibly stand up to him and replace them with MAGA loyalists like Stephen Miller. He's going to prosecute his political enemies using traditionally independent orgs like the...
Oh, as opposed to his political enemies who've been prosecuting him since before the man got in office with the Russiagate shit. Lady, shut the fuck up. We are done here. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss a like. Dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub, if you want to sub. If you don't want to sub, hey, it's all good, baby. I appreciate you just sticking by and kicking with me. And lastly, in the comment section, by all means, please tell me where I'm the crazy one here, Like, please tell me where I'm wrong. I always look forward to it. I am sit here on the edge of anticipation, and damn it, why is it when she's saying the stupidest shit, she looks fucking good? Jesus. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments, and until the next one.